Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jeff. So in this video, we're going to check out two dance practices from Zero Base 1, ZB1. So we got Here I Am and Say My Name. I'm so happy. I love these guys. I love these guys. If you guys don't already know. So I've covered other Boys Planet content here on my channel before. But this is the first time we are covering Zero Base 1, ZB1. I don't know, I'm just so proud. I watched KCON Japan, I reacted to it. It is available on my Patreon, link is down below. And I was just like so in awe of like what they look like as a group, the harmony of the group. It was just, I was like, damn. And they're so famous, like the yelling when they first came up on the stage, I was just like mind blown. I really cannot wait for their debut. I really do hope that they get a great song. I'm also gonna be doing the reality show when it does come out. So if you guys don't know, they will be coming out with a reality show. They're already filming it now. We've seen some behind the scenes already on Twitter, leaked. So yeah, we're gonna do Here I Am first, which is the signal song from Boys Planet. I'll do a day section here and there. I'll do what I can. Just because I've seen this choreography so many times already. And then for Say My Name, I might just watch it and like react to it. I don't know if I will dissect it just because it's not the most complicated choreo, and I've already kind of done it, you know, like movement wise and stuff with Say Yes, the group on Boys Planet that they made. Okay, Here I Am. Let's get to it. Wait. Oh my god, this is well shot so far with like the color grading. Oh my god, I feel like it could be easily like the old dance practice room for like 17 because like of the curtains at the back. Okay, let's I don't know. I love these guys. It is so cool seeing them like do this choreography as a group. Oh my god, so balletic. Hey, hey, yo. Woo, nice lines there, Matthew. Hey. You really hear the footsteps. Ah, that's so symbolic too. Hey, wow, Ricky! Damn, work it. Ah, Terry, love you. That was so automatic. Beautiful. I wonder if they're like bored of this choreography by this time. They've been dancing this for like months. Hey. Nice footwork there. Ooh. Yeah, this choreography has a lot of potential for a lot of intricate body lines and details. I kind of wish it's like static though, so we can see everybody all the time. Nice. They're really like leveling up when they're in the front. Like when they're center time, they up it. Oh my god! Look at Eugen's lines. Hey, let's go, 100! Those ballet like foot placement. Nice. I love that part where it goes like that. It just opens up. Here we go. Hey. What are the chances though, right? Like, they maintained that position, the 1 and 2 position, like, for so long. It's very detailed, like the angles, it's all so level. Whoa! That's hard to like freaking synchronize. Look at that, they're like a windmill. Woo! Nice domino effect there. They probably did this right after they practiced it for KCON. Ooh! Hey, let's go, Ganuk. So beautiful. Hey. Woo! Wow. Great dancers, great, amazing dancers. Like, I have no complaints about this team dancing wise. Because you have a lot of very, very credible dancers, just like, you know, from for example, like Song Hanbin having so much training to Eugene, who is like a dance prodigy, you know? It's a combination of talent and reality where no matter where you're from, as long as you keep working towards your dream, you can achieve it, you know? Whatever background you have. Okay, so we're gonna do a little bit of dissection. Right off the top, this choreography is very, very detail driven to the point where you can see it's, to be honest with you, it's a lot easier than past produce performances, choreographies. Like X1's is just so hard. Produce X101's choreography, that was very, very difficult, because it just repeats so much with like different levels and stuff, and you know, if you go from the floor to up and like all that. From when I first saw them do this choreography, it's actually on the easier side for them. The only challenge for this signal song was really, it was so high to sing, like a lot of the other produce signal songs. Not really the dancing itself, but nonetheless, when you put them as a group, you know, like it needs to be fully synchronized. It needs to be very, very detailed, because the lines of the choreography are very open, meaning you can see every single detail from every single angle, you know? Okay, let's dissect. This is a different position, I feel like. This, like that get up, you know, oh my god, look at the lines. Okay, wait. It's just the opening, Jeff. This one, I love the opening there. When I first watched it on the show, I was like, wow, that is so dramatic. It's so like interpretive dancing, lyrical, and I love that aspect of it, because that is like my main training, you know, contemporary, lyrical, ballet, like technical stuff. And this is very like interpretive, lyrical, contemporary. So it was so nice. And like the detail of them like looking up, that's a nice touch, because a lot of people can just like go like this, right? But like to be going up like that and really following your arm movements with your eyes, it lifts up the neck, and hence your neck elongates, which creates the beautiful lines. And then this is very delicate too. This one here, it's so balletic. I love how Sung Hanbin does this part the most. More so also when he's front, when the camera is in front of him, because of like, look how like his chin up here, you know, he understands the body lines, and that probably is really engraved into his training, right? Like whacking, voguing, his forte, it's all lines. So this is very, very to be expected from him. I wouldn't have expected anything less from him. So it's just a beautiful, beautiful line. So like it really is more of a personal interpretation, because not everybody is doing that high of a neck. You know, everybody has their own version. The other, I guess, well, you have Gyuvin there. It seems like his head is up. Ganuk is definitely up. Zhang Hao it's more towards the front. For if they're gonna do this again, I do, and if you guys are watching this, I would just detail the neck just because it's so beautiful. And it's a small detail that like if you just like lift it up, it creates this beautiful angle, right? But this is very balletic. I love the foot placement. I love like how strong and elegant the back placement is. Actually, Ricky looks like he's from like definitely like ballet position, right? Like look at that. Hey, look at that. I love Matthew's line there, and I mentioned it earlier. So this is all cool. I love the lines. It's gonna be all the lines here because that is the main thing of the choreography. When you go like that, you know, when you go chest out, it's like you need to create that shape, which is what I feel like Matthew nailed. Like look at this. Look at this line here. Same with Eugen. You can't really tell from like the upper body from the back, but like if you watched his fan cam for like the show, he does the same thing, and like the lift, you know, everything, and just very strong placement there. So when you do all that, it's all about isolation, so that you're like the only thing moving is like your chest, you know, and like your arms don't flail while you're doing that because it's so easy that like because it's so connected that like when you do your chest, your arms might like go with it, you know. So it's really all about the isolation in the chest. Look at this. See what I mean? And that's why like Matthew's lines is just so amazing to me, and that's one of the reasons why he really became my bias on the show. Him and Terry for vocals, Matthew for dancing, Eugen too, and Hanbin for dancing too. I think they are my top 3. Oh my god, Ganuk too. They're also good. There's so many. But like in this frame, I want to commend Matthews because look at that line, you know? It's really bending. It's the bending. So if you want to create this line, you need to like bend down a little bit more, which he's doing, so that your knees will be able to go down a little bit lower. So if you're like standing tall a little bit more, your knees won't be able to go down as low. So you need to like spread your legs a little bit more and then like lower your stance a little bit so that you can do that, which creates this beautiful line. Like even, you know, like that opening, you know, there's an angle to it. So he really knows how to shape his whole body, including his face. I think Ganuk is doing that too. It's just like we're not really getting it from this angle, but I feel like he's also doing the same thing. So if we have the camera like on that side, I feel like he's doing the same thing. Hey, love that extra detail. That's actually very complicated to synchronize. So here it's all lines. You know, it's a lot easier to synchronize because it's the arm placements. And when you're looking into the mirror, you know, in the dance studio, you're practicing, you just level that up, and then it's muscle memory from there on. But this part, that part in the show, they didn't move. It was kind of, I think it was pretty static, but here they're moving. So you're placing a lot of delicateness into that, like, what is it called? Like covering a lid, clapping, sideways clapping. I don't know what you'd call that. Placing a lid onto the cookingware. I don't know. But yeah, so it's just like that carefulness, you know? I don't know if you can fully synchronize that. I think they did the best they could. It's clean. I think this is the most you can do. But like to fully synchronize it, I feel like it's not gonna be easy because you're moving too. So when you're moving and you're doing that delicateness, it's like, it's the same idea. It's as if you had like the pan, you know, that you have the pan and then you have the cover lid and you're like trying to like close it delicately while you're moving around the kitchen. It's kind of like that. My analogy. Wait. I want to see this part there, like when they're doing the chin. That again requires a lot of delicateness. Want to see who I know. Yeah, so you got it really is that placement of like it needs to come from here, like far enough so that when you go this way, it's further enough that you have a development. You know how you have a progress. You can see the difference from one side to another, because if you start from here and then you do this, it's not going to be as prominent, right? As opposed to if you do here and then you go like this, and then so that you have more movement rather than boom, boom, right? It's only halfway. I'm trying to see if Zhang Hao did it, but I think he's projecting to the camera. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think he's projecting to the camera because he's center, and then you see like the other guys at the back, you know, like starting from that side to the other. So like that's a cool imagery too. And it's established that, you know, Zhang Hao is not doing that because he's facing front, and then you have the other guys doing that, which is so cool. Again, detailing, right? See, that's also another like hard transition, because like you're doing that boom, boom, and it's like you're moving your arms so big, and then it goes into that footwork. So it really needs a lot of establishment. Okay, that's actually very, very smart. That they utilized the foot kicks to transition. Like, look. So kick. So that first kick, you know, you jump into the placement. Like, for example, these guys here, they move forward because they're kicking upwards. And I think Ganuk and Ricky are moving backwards. So that's actually a little bit harder for them. Yeah. So the trick for that is that instead of going forward like these guys, like these guys here, instead of kicking forward, they're kicking sideways. So here, see, Ganuk, he went sideways. And then the next one, again, for them, they went forward even more. So like if I think the four behind are staying put. So they didn't really do that big of a kick forward. But Hanbin and Matthew did. I think Zhang Hao is the same as Ricky and Ganuk, that he's just staying or moving backwards, one of those two. I've always loved that part because it's so, I don't know, it's just like a snap. Like when you snap and then like the leg also snaps. Like that lock, boom, right? Let's see Yujin, because I loved it when he did that. Where is he? Oh, he's there. Okay. It's not established here. I think he did it better on Boys Planet. But it's just that, like, the snap on the leg. It's so cool. Love Jiwoong's line there, too. Hello. Look at that. Oh, that foot placement. Look at that. Hello. Hey. So, like, those kind of things, you know, it's pretty easy to do. It's really just tippy-toeing a little bit. So if you're covering, like, these kind of dances, just, you know, like, lift up your foot a little bit. It just creates that line. Hey, oh, that's so cute. There's a little bit of a that bounce. So that's a great contrast. I don't know if they added that like Hanbin and like Matthew. I feel like they were the only ones that did that because they have that moment. But it's so cool because like everything has been so structured, right? Like this whole choreography has been so structured, lines galore, you know, details galore, and then suddenly you have this bounce, that like bolt of energy, which is so nice. It's a nice contrast. Right? I love Ricky's little moment here. He really knows how to project to the camera. Like boom, you know, I love that. It's again more interpretive, and I feel like it's so him. It's so him. Look at this, it's so beautiful. And then going in, so he goes here, And like the angle of like the neck and like the face, it's so committed to the side, so that when he goes boom in the front, it's like a big powerful transition, right? Bam! It's so open. Ah! I love that part. I do wish that they borrowed from Chen Hui. I'm just really bad with like pronouncing names, but you guys know who he is. Like he's in what's that song again? Over Me. He's in Over Me. The guy who did the duet with or the duo with Zhang Hao in the Signal music video that they did, which I reacted to also. That's on Patreon. When he did this, he lifted up his neck so high, like he just really like looked up, like it's like a string, right? And I love that detail for him, and I kind of wish that they adapted that to the actual choreography, because it really pulls up like from here, so you're kind of like low level, and then when you pull up like that, it's just like it opens up the heavens, right? This part, bah, right? I think we do get a little bit, yeah, we do have some guys who are doing that here. Like we got Ganuk, Hanbin again, Ricky, that's just like the neck. It's a great detail, and it really helps with the body lines, where your head placement is, how it's like for example, like ballet, right? Like in ballet, you're always tall, you're always thinking tall. And then so you're elongated from like to the neck, and then your posture looks nicer. So hence your lines look nicer. So it's the same idea with these kind of dancing. Ganuk's limbs are so long that his movements are so powerful. So same thing there, like that kind of like, ooh. Like that kind of feeling of bum, 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 and then like sigh. So like, again, that kind of, we need a little bit more of that, like, a little bit closer. And then so that when you go like this, it reaches out a little bit further more. That part is difficult. I've never really figured out how they do that boom, boom, and then like with the feet. Like if I was competing in this thing, I feel like this section would be the most hard for me, just because it's footwork, and footwork's hard. Like there's twisty thingies. Twisty thingies. I also, wait, here again, like that commitment, Hanbin's commitment to like really like looking down. Also like Zhang Hao there. I mean, pretty much everybody. I don't know if I just caught Ricky and Ganuk at and Terry at a weird moment, but like it's just like looking down, and then so that when you go up, it's just like that dynamic change. It's really hard to do when you're like when you've been practicing a lot with the mirrors, and because you're gonna be used to looking forward. So what can help you with like establishing those like head movements, commitment to the movements, to the head movements, head placements, it's really like getting rid of the mirror, practicing away from the mirror. So for example, the mirror is here. Practice and face the other way so that you can commit to those head movements, Yeah, because like when you go up here, then it's more open. I love, again, like Ganuk's line there. Here, this leg work. Oh, okay. So this is like a coordination thing, because like one foot is like doing something else, and then the other one's doing a different thing. It's a coordination thing. So like this is definitely the more harder parts of the choreography. The other ones are doable, but like these ones, it's just like, I think this part is like more advanced. Hey, I have to give props to Hanbin for this. His whacking forte was really utilized in this section. Like, it's just so clean. The arms are just so well placed. Very, very strong. You know, it's just, I was like, wow, did they choreograph this for him? You know, when it first released, I was like, did they choreograph this for him? Because like, there's no way. There's no way. Amazing. I do wish we got more Yujin in the front because the thing, I mean, I get it. He placed 9th, but it's just like we're losing so much of his details because he's at the back and 2, he's on the side. So when the camera would go in and out, it's like he gets lost. And like also there's that sort of distortion for the side. Okay, here, we're going to the front. Oh no. Cute. Yeah, so we're getting better details for like Ganuk, right? I love his dancing. But like, look at that. That's so powerful. Okay, wait. His lines in Kill This Love. Was it Kill This Love? Yeah, Kill This Love. Like when he did the rump, bump, bump, like that part, and they replayed it too, and they were like, commenting on it. 100% I agree. His lines there is insane. So we're getting a little bit of that here because his proportions, again, like, you know, when for On Guard I mentioned that too, for his proportion, it's just like so like his proportion really adds to the lines, you know, like with the amount of legs he has. It's just like when you do these kind of like step out and stuff, it's just so far out. So because his leg is like long, when he moves out with his legs, when he steps out, the extension is really, really nice. Yeah, wait, okay. I want to like look at Yujin in the center. See, you know, I don't know if you guys noticed it. He has this like these nuances in when he's moving, which was so prominent in his fan cam for this dance, and I was just like, ooh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Like here. Look, did you see that? Love that kind of detail. Like those kind of details is a great sign of a dancer because you're really like feeling it, you know, and that there's the pop and you know like and Hypen does that so well. And some people were saying that like he's kind of like Hisam and like I see the potential. So it's those kind of like nuances within your movements. You know, you're not just going to go there, you're doing like a little bit of a pop. But like because Ganuk's powerful movements is like right up at my face, I'm just like, you know, drawn to him. Right? It's just so powerful. Whenever I see Terry, I just smile. I love him. I love him. Here we go. See, like, look, there's definitely a shift in their performance when they're center. And that makes sense. I brought this up, I think, was it for Stray Kids? Like a while ago, years ago. I was like, you know what? It seems like some people, it makes sense that you are reserving energy when you're at the back. You know, at that point, it's like you can dance for sure, you know, the lines and everything, the details and everything. But like, because you're at the back, you don't really need to give your 110%. That's an opportunity for you to like pace yourself so that when you get to the center, you can give your 110%. So like when you're at the back or the sides, you can do like maybe 85%. And then you go to the front and then boom, 110%. And I feel like, for example, like Hanbin, we know what he's capable of. I feel like he's so far he's been dancing like 80%. Dare say even maybe 75%, just because I know what he can do. So like now he's going to the center, and I feel like he's now giving us 110%. Like he's all on the hips, you know? Damn, the footsteps though. See, that was beautiful. Eugen, like, look, this line though. Look at like Matthew too. Look at Ricky. Like that's what I mean. But like I get it. Hanbin, he's projecting to the camera. That's fine. But like, look at this freaking line. This is why he's a prodigy. Like this extension, you don't like. If you're a beginner dancer, like I feel like definitely like a year into your dancing. If you've had a year of your dancing, if you're into your 1 year of dancing, there's no way you'd be catching on to these kind of details. Like if you're a normal student, there's no way, because you're trying to like in your first year of dancing, you're trying to, you know, be coordinate. You're just trying to stay coordinated. But then he's added so much like great details that it's just he looks like a pro, and that's why he's a prodigy. Like the whole sequence. This part, like that, ooh, and then like he's just is so controlled, like his body is so controlled. Oh my god, I'm like that's addicting. Oh god, it's just so cool. And like Hanbin too, like Zhang Hao is just. Love that slide from Matthew. I'm trying to pay attention to the Gyuvin too, but like I think he's just not getting like a good angle. So we're not getting his like this is why I want more of a static, because we get better angles. And I love his lines for on guard, right? But here we're losing a lot of it because camera keeps moving and he's not really got a lot of center times. Or even like closer to the front. But for Matthew here, I love like that, like the bands, how happy he looks. The glide though, where's the glide? Like that actually that thing too, like amazing. It's the glide here, this part, the glide for the foot. Right? This is so smart. Like the partner work there, I love it. Love Hanbin's isolation there from like the body and the hips, and that makes sense given his training. Boom! Look, his upper body is like not moving at all, and then his like waist is like boop boop. So this moment, it's got to be very, very synchronized, because it's that kind of like the music is like kind of, it's like EDM vibes, right? It's kind of like a machine. It's like a machine sound. So like you like pulling slowly like that and stuff. It really adds, you know, like it's cool. Love Zhang Hao's punch there. That little throw. That part, he got the strength there. That was really good. Hey, this was insane. That is a windmill. That's how you do a windmill. Pulling a 17 here, you know? Boom. Hey. So like, I mean, they got the arms, the arms there because there's a certain kind of beat where it kind of stops up top. Like when you do the windmill, it kind of stops up top and then goes like that again. There's a certain rhythm to it. It's not just like boom, boom. But here, this is where I lose them a little bit. The arm, it's very, very fast. That's probably why it wasn't fully paid attention to. But I did notice it earlier as well. It's not because I'm pausing that I'm noticing it. I noticed it like earlier as well. But like the arms here, it's just I would have wanted a little bit more establishment. I don't know what it is, but like, you know, for example, like this side looks higher than this side. I don't know if that's intentional or if it's a camera angle. It could be either one. And this is why I wanted like static so that we can properly see. But it might be that if we lift up their arms a little bit more, then it's a lot more synchronized with the other side. Because it's such a beautiful imagery, you know? Boom, that was a very, very effective domino effect. He's got his own. Hey, look at freaking Ganok there. He's just like, look at that. Like that, you don't even like see a full body, but you know that his extensions are like doing it's tearing. I love his smiling dance. How cute! I love that part. Hey. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful ending. They nailed that ending here. My God, I love Eugen's like stance here too. Like Eugen's line there, just so regal. The way he stands is just so regal. Okay, next we are going to Say My Name. This one I might not dissect. I might just react to this. We'll see. So cute. Love that part. Oh, Jiyoung is much better here. Yeah, this kind of dance suits him better. The roundedness. Okay, what does this camera work? What the fuck? We totally missed like Matthew and like Cuban there. Yes, let's go. So adorable. Here we go. Hey. Penguin dance. This kind of concept fits them really well. Whoa! Vertigo, vertigo. How cute. Damn, the blocking for this is insane. Cute. Cute. Woo! Ah! Love that. Yeah, I cannot dissect this. It moves too much. Woo! Ricky though, he knows how to work the camera. Woo! I love that we have a vocalist like Terry here, just because of all the high notes and stuff. Hey, woo! Let's go, Matthew. such a good song. I wonder if they're gonna re-record this for the album, or if this is the recording that they'll put on the album. Beautiful. Oh my god. This, like, I normally prefer competitive choreography for, like, you know, K-pop groups, because that's what got me into K-pop, right? It was that Mama award-winning concert-like performances is what got me into K-pop, because that's something that we don't see in the West. You know, we see grand performances in the West, but we don't see competitive level choreography and dancing in the West. That's what got that's what gets me, and that's kind of like how my channel is like primarily built. But I don't mind them not doing that kind. Like this kind of dancing, this kind of execution, this kind of vibrance, this kind of happiness, this kind of attitude, this kind of choreography, this kind of song, you know, like I don't mind that at all because it just makes me happy. And yeah, there's you guys know, I'm sure you guys stand other groups that have songs like this, more, you know, more like Boy Next Door type of vibe. Oh my god, I probably can't use Boy Next Door anymore because there's a group called Boys Next Door now. You know, it's kind of like with BTS. You can't really like say BTS for behind the scenes anymore because of the group. Because they're so massive that it refers to them now. So I feel like Boys Next Door is gonna be the same thing. The wholesomeness, basically. You have, you know, there's a lot of groups out there that do have more like vibrant, wholesome type of choreographies and stuff. So it's the same idea. It just makes you happy. So again, if you guys wanna see my reaction to KCON Japan, I did that on my it is available on my Patreon. Link is down below. Same with like All Boys Planet stuff. I'm waiting for I'm going to be doing for sure the reality show that they're currently filming now. I might also do some behind content that they've been filming. We'll see. But for sure, the reality show for now. And then, of course, you know, waiting for the debut. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching with me today. I hope that you enjoyed it. And if you did, do like and subscribe. And if you do subscribe, make sure to take that notification bell so you don't miss any content from me. And if you'd like to get to know more about me, do check out my Instagram, TikTok, and Patreon down below.